Alright, hey guys. We're just on our way back to the farm now. It's been quite a drive, everything like that, but according to Larry, the canola has been completely harvested. And we're looking pretty good. We got quite a good harvest off of it, so hopefully it'll give us some good money. Yeah, we're just at the farm up here. No, this is the next one. Yeah, but anyway, I also got a call from the John Deere dealership. And they said that they got some new stock in. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the farm, drop the camper, probably unpack, and then look at buying possibly a new tractor because we had to sell the Case 425 STX just because we had to sell the Case 425 because the PTO bound up on it and blew the transmission all to smithereens. And a farmer from Alberta, Canada, purchased it from us because he had a transmission for it, but his STX 425 was wrecked. So um, he basically bought it off of us. Actually, we're gonna put our camper away in the farm in the barn across the road here. What's this? Somebody lose a tank? Hold on a minute here. Let me get off the road here. Well, I'll be a son of a gun. What is that? That's herbicide. Somebody lost a herbicide tank. Well, I'll be a son of a gun. Oh well. We can pick that up and use it for next year's planting. Because we are running herbicide in the planters. Alright. Alright, we're gonna just back this thing straight on in here. Hold on, let me pull ahead just a bit. And straighten out here. We got a little bit off. Also, it looks like the side of my truck's pretty dirty, so. Yeah, it's a little bit dirty. So I think I'll go and wash the truck off real quick here. And then we're gonna go check out the I'm gonna go check out the stock from the John Deere dealership. And then we're also gonna go check out the Marmon because it's at the Cholula Co-op. It's waiting to be taken to a scrapyard, but we're gonna go take a look at it. We might end up taking the 3rd gen over there. Nah, we'll take the 5th gen, it's fine. So I called Larry and he bought one of those Karcher portable pressure washers, so we got that. Also, over here we got our new truck. This is a 74 Kenworth W925. Don't ask me why it was called a W925, but oh well. It does have a tag axle on it, which will come in handy. It has Merit Super B trailers, which if you guys remember from like when I was in Marxville, I actually looked at a set of these in Marxville, so it's kind of funny how we ended up with a set. Canola harvest has been finished from what I've been told. Oh yeah, I already said that, duh. So yeah, we're just gonna give our truck just a quick little wash here. And hop in the truck. Alright, so we're just pulling out here. There's the STS. Also, they took the S680 down to Deere and had grain tank extensions put on. So now we're just waiting on the wheat to dry up. So we're probably going to end up disking those two fields. That one was just limed. I think the other one has to be limed too. That one was wheat. And they direct drilled it with the direct drill, the air seeder. We did that in soybeans. Whew. I'm glad I tuned this thing. Holy smokes, I didn't see that car at all, and he wasn't slowing down. But, wow. That made my heart skip a beat there. Alright, so, let's check out this new stock here. Hold on. So they got an 8R here, what's this? 370, 8370R. I like to call them that. Don't ask me why. Then they got an 8RX here. This is just a 310 model. We might actually demo this. I've always wanted to try one of these ever since I was in the factory building them. Um, it was quite a thing to see, you know. Although, to be honest with you guys, I really like the look of these with duals. You know, without the weights on the front. I actually like them better without the weights. But then over here, we got a 9620RX. So this is the biggest tractor they were making. Until they make the 9640, which is supposed to come out in late 2021. So, this thing's beauty. Now this here is what I was thinking to buy. I was looking on the website for calling implements, and they have a 9420, which is this thing. It's got Michelin duals on it. It's a 2018 model, so it's used. It's actually the 100th anniversary special, you can see there. And it's very clean. Like, it's a nice clean interior. So, I'm thinking we're gonna buy that. Then you got all your normal, like, you know, 6200s and stuff like that. All these Bobcats here. Then over here, they have a 8340 RT. This one does have the weights on the front. This one is actually a row crop model, so it's got the wide spacing, but with only what is that, 18-inch tracks. So this thing's a, and then they have over here a 7270R or a 7R270, whatever you want to call it. It's a nice tractor. I like it. And then finally over here, this is a used piece of equipment. This is another, I think this is what, 2018 or 2016? If it's 2018, we'll have the, nope, this is, I'm not exactly sure what year this is. But this one is, if I were to buy an 8RT, this is what I would get. I would get it with the wide stance with the wide tracks, just because I like them that way. I think they'd compact less, but this is an 8320 RT. But having said all of this, I'm going to get this 9420. We're going to take it for a quick test drive around the parking lot before we make our final decision, but they left the key in it for me. So we got to make sure we don't hit anything. It's a bit of a hat trick getting them out front here, but also, it looks like there's a couple things of herbicide there too, so I'm wondering if there's some kind of, maybe that's the truck it came off of. Yep, this would be your... I'm just going to take it down to the co-op here and back. So this is your 16-speed power shift, which is pretty standard for John Deere. I got used to driving these pretty well. I like these transmissions. They've been around for forever. I'll just hang a 3-point right here. We won't actually pull into the co-op with this thing here. But as far as that case goes, I have nothing against case guys, just to be fair. It's just they were running on grain cart and we knew that the PTO was a little bit sketchy on it, but we had nothing else that was big enough to run the grain cart. So in a nutshell, the PTO just gave out and blew the transmission all to smithereens. So I have nothing against case. Maybe one day we can get another case on the farm, but just because John Deere is right, literally, basically right next door, and since John Deere is what I'm familiar with, we're going to be running John Deere for a while, and that's why I decided to buy this 9420 to replace the case. Yeah. Well, I'm not going to park it out front because I'm going to buy this thing. I've made up my mind. I wonder if we can get it with weights on the front too. I think it comes with the weights, but I'm not sure. I think the ad said it comes with weights. But we're going to talk to these guys in the dealer here, and we'll be right back. Alright guys, so we're just on our way back here. I'm just checking out this canola field with the lime. We should get out here and disc this in. I mean, I'd like to direct drill it, but I don't think we can. Just because, you know, it's not really, the lime's not really getting worked into the field. But we made a deal. We got this 9420R. Hey, just out of curiosity. Yep. So somebody lost a load of herbicide. That's not good. Alright, so we're gonna get on the road here. I think we'll run this thing on the new disc harrow, to be honest. Just so I can try it out. They also said they might have a demo for us. So ours is just a disc and not a disc harrow. So we always have to run a seed bed finisher over top of that. There's a chance we might be able to get a demo with that 9620 RX with a what is it, 2680H high-speed disc, and that one has the harrow on the back, so we might get a chance to do that to finish the seed bed. But we're gonna pull up in here. I tell you, this thing's gonna be one of my most prized possessions. So what, do I got the 8960 on the disc here? Yes, I do. I don't know if I'll be able to get it by 8530 number 1 or not. How much further can I go back with 8530 number 1? Oh, I can go another tractor length back. Alright, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna back this 8530 up. Hey, these guys left 149 bushels of soybean seed in this thing. Oh well, that's no big deal. That's no big deal because we're going to be direct drilling soybeans into the wheat fields anyway, so that's not a problem. That's not a problem. We'll just use this. I was thinking about using the DB60s, but yeah, it's fine. We can just use this. Let's jump in the old 8960 here. Now, considering the fact it's 68 or 89 degrees Fahrenheit, I think we're good to fire it straight on up. Alright. Now let's gently pull ahead. For some reason, this thing doesn't have 16-speed power shift. I was really shocked when I got into the cab in this thing for the first time. It's got a John Deere auto quad, which is really, really weird. It's basically 6 ranges with 4 gears per range. It's really, really weird. Never seen anything like it in a tractor of this size. And since the original owner of this tractor passed away, I got no way of finding out why he ordered it like this, because he ordered it brand new. But also, this thing is terribly end heavy, like way end heavy. So what we're gonna do here, it has a tendency to really, really stand up on its butt end when you unhook it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna unhook it on a downhill slope. So when it comes undone, it won't go way, way up in the air. See? Alright, so we're just gonna pull this thing out of the way real quick here. I'll just pull it right up in this little grass strip here till we get the 9R over here. Alright. I almost feel like it'd be a good idea to buy another one of these discs, or at least something like it. I have to talk to Colin Implements, or maybe we might even get a Landau, because I've heard that Landau's are really, really good quality implements, and they seem to do a very good job. So we're gonna see here. Alright. Sorry, 8960, but you're gonna have to be pulled into the sidelines for a little while. Alright, so we're gonna hop out of here. But you can see how end heavy this thing is. I think when we go to plow, we definitely will put the weights on it. So we'll definitely look at our options here and see what we can do. We need it to be under 420. I think it's 424 is what that 9R has. It's a little bit more than 420, I know that much. I think it's got to be under that amount. This thing originally stock would be 370, but this thing's turned up to 400. So I don't know, we'll have to see. Also, we need to get out the batwing and cut the grass. It's a little bit tall. We've been so busy at the farm with herbicide, lime, harvest, that we haven't even had time to cut the grass around the farm. But this is going to be good. Can't wait to use this thing. This thing is going to be really good asset, I think. And immediately what we're doing is we're taking it into a limed field. Oh well, we'll get the lime off real good once you get done washing it. We'll get her done. Alright. I think I might go into this field counterclockwise. Alright. Alright. They're just coming down now. Alright. Now, hopefully this time around we won't hit a big gigantic rock and destroy half the section. Like what we did last time we used this thing. Alright. Alright, so we're just gonna be slowly moving ahead here now. We're not doing too crazy here. I'm gonna do about 6 miles an hour just to make sure that we're really just around the headlands. When we get to the up and down rolls, we'll bump it up to 9. Because I know this thing can disc at 11. But with what we're doing it with, I want to slow it down some. So we're going to bring her down to 6 for the headlands, and then around the up and down rows, we'll bring her up to 9 miles an hour. Fortunately, with this new tractor, there's actually an auto set for your cruise control speeds, or it's kind of cruise control, but you know, like it's basically an automatic set. So the presets for this thing are that I have set up. I set them up at the dealer. Is 6 miles an hour. That's usually what we combine at. 6, 9, and then 26, which is 26 is the maximum speed that this thing will do. I think we'll bump her up a little bit here because we're on a straightaway, and we can handle it. I should actually step out here. Hold on. Alright, hop out and check just to see how the discs are doing. Are they working that lime into the ground real good? It's spreading the stubble out really nicely here. I like to see that. That's a nice thing to see here. By the looks of things, the discs are doing a good job. So yeah, I like what I'm seeing here. Alright. So we're also going to have the co-op come out and check the pH on the next field over in front of me and have it limed. We're also going to be looking at our options here for nitrogen. I know that we are probably going to be doing some kind of nitrogen work, whether it be nitrogen fertilizer or possibly even anhydrous. I'm not sure yet. Depends on the nitrogen levels. The nitrogen in the soil originally was pretty low. When we planted our corn, we had anhydrous put down before we plowed the field. So how we did it was anhydrous, plowed the fields, had the fields limed, and then we planted with herbicide. That's what we did with our corn fields. Soybean fields, we didn't do the anhydrous, but even still, I would prefer to have that security to know how much um, nitrogen is in the soil. So we're going to look at that, have a co-op come out and look at it. The Cholula Co-op is doing a great job with their customer service. You know, they're very helpful. Grain prices aren't, you know, as cutthroat as Galt and Laredo, but as far as their services go, they can't be beat. Um, those guys are really excellent for their services. And I like that, you know. Another thing, they're right down the road too, so it's nice. Galt is the furthest away from the farm, but they offer the best price for soybeans and corn. Laredo wanted the canola. Um, we're just waiting on them to start getting low because right now they got a lot. They're full at the moment. So when they start to get lower, we're gonna take some canola out to them. Winter wheat, we just kind of go wherever with it. There's really no specific place that we go with winter wheat, so that's one thing about it. But I'll come back with you guys in a few minutes. We're gonna be just sitting here. I'm getting a phone call, so I'll be right back. All right, guys, we're back. That phone call went on for longer than I thought it would, so I got a good amount of the field done now. Which is fine. Still got a little bit more to do. Um, but yeah, we're on GPS now, so now I can be a little bit more talkative. Um, yeah, we're just finishing our disking here. Another thing, we gotta prepare for harvest soon. Wheat harvest that is, and I'm just wondering about getting the combines serviced after harvest, or should I do it after like fall harvest? Um, those combines haven't been serviced since summer of last year. I think they could use it. I'm not sure, but I think they could use it. Also, this tractor's getting pretty limey outside, so we're gonna have to deal with that too. We're gonna have to put a little bit of acid in the water to get the lime off, because lime is like, it's almost like cement once it gets wet and hardens, and you need to get acid to get it off. Which is fine. You can run a little bit of acid mix in the pressure washer. It won't hurt the paint because it'll be like 99% water, like 1% acid. So it's not like it's a massive amount of acid. But that just brings the acidity up in the water just to clean it off, get that lime off of there, because we definitely don't want lime on our tractor, on our new tractor, or new to us. Which, this thing's pretty sweet, to be honest. I really like this thing. I didn't think I'd be getting one. I was thinking about possibly replacing the 8960 with a 9330 or something like that, but I never seen any 9330s, or even like a 9030, maybe 9430, maybe 9530, whatever. I never seen any come around though, so I ended up just biting the bullet and I got that case. Because I needed another four-wheel drive tractor. And then the case, we knew there was something wrong with the case, and we just kept on running it because that's what we needed to do. So it's a bit of a pain, you know. It's sad to see it go because that was a good tractor. But whatever. Maybe one day we'll demo a Steiger or something from Case. Maybe one day. Get that turn. Oh, we missed a bit. Oh well, that's fine. We can come back and get it. That corner, that turn right there is always a pain in the butt trying to make. Just because it's so deceiving, you know, you're right on that hill there. Um, it's not a fun scenario to try and do it. So yeah. I'm hoping, looking at the season's uh, calendar, we can plant soybeans still. Hopefully get them out for winter. And if we get them out, you know, between day 1 and 3 of winter, we can't double crop winter wheat in, which isn't exactly something I want to do. I want to get that wheat in there. If possible, I want to get winter wheat in for the snowflies, you know, so it has time to germinate and start to grow. Another thing, we could actually potentially break up the corn stalks and then put in um, winter wheat. You can direct drill into corn stalks, but it's not that common. You have to do it like 4 miles an hour, and you have to put a whole bunch of weight on your air seeder. So it's not that practical to try and direct drill it. It's better to run some kind of tillage over it, whether it be disking it up, whether it be plowing it, which we don't run plows, we run rippers, which is fine. It does the same kind of purpose, but rippers, you always run that risk of breaking a shank off. So that's what I've always been paranoid about when doing corn stalks, because corn stalks you can't see below the stalk line. So we'll have to see. We can always give her a whirl here. But yeah, guys, according to my phone, I got a 32-minute video here, so I like to keep them about 32 minutes and not go over that. So, I'll hop out of the 9R here and get a last look at it. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. See ya.